Hello everybody, Shadow Wolf here, coming to you live with another episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Now, picking up back where we left off, last episode we fought and defeated the Titan, Hugo Kupka. That was a very fun encounter. It was a three-part icon fight, so it definitely as badass as it sounds. Basically fighting him in three different, kind of phases. The one was absolutely massive, but it reminded me so much of God of War in a sense, like how you just run around on these huge massive monsters trying to get to where you're going, dodging all this shit left and right. So to me that was just kind of nostalgic in a sense to have something like that be brought back into a game like this. I'm like, oh my god, this feels so awesome. It was definitely a pretty awesome fight. If you guys haven't seen that, you definitely gotta go check it out. Maybe not the full episode, but at least go check out the Titan fight for yourself. I mean, I might leave a little watermark right here, maybe a little further down, maybe right about now, maybe. Let's go back at it, but yeah, go check that out. Definitely a pretty awesome fight. So we're gonna be finishing up getting all the materials for Mid so she can make a ship called the Enterprise, or I believe that's what it was. Mid's Enterprise. So I'm pretty sure last episode we went around, gathered everything. You got anything for sale?
And what can I do for you?
Oh yeah, and we went around told everyone that the Titan is dead. What?
It's a relief.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Watch yourself out there.
I was actually gonna go shop, but then I changed my mind. I'm like, yeah, I probably don't need anything. I think I did all that beforehand anyways.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together.
Oh yeah, we had to go gather
It'll take some time, mind.
shit
If you've got
from
other things to be getting on with, I could do
the
without you
desert
breathing
there.
down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
That was Isaac so weird there. I don't like that. Letting off Steam 1. See, I really just wanted to complete all this
Suppose we'd better be getting
stuff
back to
before I
work
ended
too.
my last episode, but
Give us a shout if you need
yes, I didn't. Alright, now go to Mid, tell her that I got what she needs. And Mid is the daughter of Sid, which is pretty cool. Just let me run. Come on, Square Enix. Just give us a free roam button. Just let me run on command. It feels so slow.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be
Get
pleased
what
to
you
hear
need.
that Blackthorn started work on
Be
the
right back.
plating.
Excellent. One down, two to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Sorry, my nose was a little runny, so I wanted to go wipe it. So I wasn't, you know, snotting all over on stream. So that wouldn't be cute.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is,
Lostwing.
well, I probably
Have you
should have
been there?
arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there.
Oh, really?
It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid.
Is it
I'll
a
gather my
giant
team and head there
chocobo?
right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
What could possibly be so bad that they're just like, we'll just send someone else to do it? Okay, so I guess we gotta go fight something. I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure we've been here before. Fallen airship. See, I kind of wonder which airship it's supposed to be referencing.
Good day to you.
So I know there are quite a few different flying airships throughout the Final Fantasy series. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be going.
But what about
Okay.
curse?
The map layout is a little strange, but I've played games with a lot worse. Do I go under the bridge? Am I going the right way now? Probably not. No. Okay. So I gotta get up and over the bridge. But pretty sure I'm on the right path now. Triple check my map. Yep. Oh my god, will you just let me run? How many times have we actually been through here? I feel like we've been through here a few times. Samir, there's a couple side missions that were up here too. Too lousy gil. Yay! Thank you for the inconvenience. It was so much fun. Yeah, my next couple days off, I'm definitely going to try to put as much effort into this game as I can. Because, what is it? This Friday, Armored Core 6 is coming out. And I'm very much looking forward to playing that. I'm a huge From Software fan, but, like, this new game looks completely different from anything that I've ever played before. And I cannot wait to see how the gameplay is and all that. I mean, it's probably going to be nothing like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, which I'm hoping that it's not. I mean, in a sense, it might have that same formula to it, but, like, I want something different. I want something badass. Like, when they just come out with a new style of game, and, I mean, I never played any of the original Armored Core, so I imagine it's more like Armored Core than it would be anything else. But I've seen a lot of the gameplay and stuff of it, so I'm very intrigued and very much looking forward to seeing what that looks like on Friday. So that's why I want to stream as much as I can of this, and then, you know, Friday comes. Did I come down through there? So yeah, when Friday comes, I'll just start streaming Armored Core. That game just looks very fun too. I'm in this for the story and the icon fights, because, my god, they are so badass.
Oh, there
Like,
you are,
fighting
Sid.
Titan,
Thanks so much
that
for
was
coming.
incredible. And I know there's a couple more icon fights
ruins,
that are left.
Just over there.
Probably more than I
is
think.
The creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Huh?
Of course. I'll be right back.
What creature? I was just over there. I didn't see shit. Come on, little
Anyway,
chocobo.
this must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
And I don't like these things, but whatever. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Nice try.
Probably a bad idea. Oh, I almost staggered him.
Too slow.
Beautiful. And now he's done. Ooh. That was a beautiful finish, if I say so myself. Sucker punch him.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed.
So as far as
Don't
names
let
go,
us keep you.
Mid is actually our
see that
daughter
everything
now.
is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right.
Mind blowing.
I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
If he's the new Sig, right? Eye of the Warrior increases strength tonic duration by 10 seconds. Cool. I hardly use it though, but sure. Alright, report back to Min. I'm gonna go grab this item real quick. Okay, yay. Travel back. I'm coming home, Mid. Ugh, fuck. I think it might be about time to replace the coil for that. That or I might not be charged enough.
Think Mid might need some help, Tiny.
Oh my god, you say that every time I come past. Can you come up with something new?
Soon.
Why can't I talk to you from here? There's like perfectly enough room for me to say hi. No, I need to be like right in your face.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Oh my god, she's so lazy.
Right away.
Why doesn't anyone just walk anywhere to deliver things? They just ask me to do it for them. Fine. I'll go deliver your schematics. Or whatever your fucking plans are. I just hope it's all worth it. It better be an epic cutscene of a really badass ship. If there isn't, I'm gonna throw a huge fit. Mid is either the worst or the best daughter ever, and we're gonna find out. Be like, Mid, this is a piece of shit. Or Mid, this is a masterpiece.
Ugh, I'm never drinking.
Oh, shut up.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Harpocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So much running around.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Yeah.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us can handle.
Apparently I didn't need to talk to them to make the decision.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Obviously, Jill.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Sorry, but I need some chill time. To Northreach. 2 mother crystals left. See, I'm pretty sure this one is Odin, and this one is Bahamut. I know this is definitely a very Game of Thrones game as far as like the whole diplomacy and different empires and all that stuff. Now, like everyone's trying to take control. Wait, what? Okay.
Are those Pepio nuts? I can never tell.
I have no idea what they are.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started.
Where's Torgal? He knows where to find some nuts.
Somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right.
Come on, I wanted to hold your hand as we walk around the market.
Pepio nuts and some garlic. I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Fine.
Up! You'll not find a bruised fresh cuts. Come and get them
Hey,
before
garlic.
they're gone.
Is that garlic? Yeah, I can't grab it. Yeah. Hey, can you get that for me?
You haven't much, but you're free to look.
I have to actually buy it. What?
I trust it's all here. You'll have to wait until my next shipment. Whenever that is.
You only have
check
one
the stores again.
garlic for
They'll
sale?
still be empty.
How about my coral sword? Oh, coral. Coral. Yeah, I can sell my valuables. That. He's like broke as shit now.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Yep. Hey, Torgal, where are the nuts?
How the hell is anyone supposed to
Buy, sell,
Or be gone.
thanks for nothing.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Yes.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Oh my god, they're so cute. Just more cuteness.
Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
What kind of pie was it?
I will.
Cherry pie? She can be my cherry pie. Sorry, wait, what was I doing? Okay. Back to Jill, quick. Why didn't we just go with her? They just want to make us fight stuff on our own. She's just like, I'm over fighting. Like, I don't want to do any of that now. She's like, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Hippocrates is getting on with the Moondew.
Moondew.
Oh, her ship lies still in harbor. Her soul sails on the main.
Okay. I was expecting something, but... that? No, I wasn't expecting that.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the Moondew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
Great. So,
You can count on me.
you guys can
I've
get
mixed
all
more
this
than a
done,
few
right?
mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
I feel the same way, Jill.
It appears our work here is almost at an end.
Oh, thank God.
A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once.
You haven't done anything!
Moondew already. It will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other.
Man of action!
By a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Man of action. Man of action. Only action you've gotten is letting Torgal lick your nuts. That was the most disturbing dialogue I've gotten in a video game in a long, long time. It caught me so off guard. I'm still dying on the inside. The developers knew what they were doing when they just threw that in there. Anyone who's seen that scene, I know, just they died inside. Just instant, like, Dark Souls death. Like, there's nothing you could do about it. Sorry, still getting over that. Man of action. Man of action.
The good news then.
What have you even done other than just sit in that chair? Yeah, you think about it. You think about it. A man of action. I'm a man of action. Stay away from that man, Torgal. I'll disown you as actually he's kind of Jill's dog, so
Crack the crystal too.
he just goes where I go, apparently. Am I going the right way? Probably not. Can I go through here? Come on. Wait. I have my own bed? Wall of memories. Aww. That's so cute. That's the only thing I had though. You probably get like a bunch of trophies and stuff for beating harder enemies or doing tasks and other things like that. It's pretty cool. I never seen this before. I mean, I've been in his room with Jill and whatnot, you know, almost ready to get it on, but we were interrupted by Gavin friends. Alright, cool. Thank you, Gav. Alright. Say Wade. I'm just giving you guys a second so you can read it. Pause the video at your leisure. Alright. Alright, cool. No! Am I just stuck up here? Shit. Not cool. Come on, I know I can get around. I feel like it's like a shortcut. I can get over there. Come on. Let me Phoenix. I mean, you think with all these icon abilities, you could just parkour around and shit? Like a total badass. Almost like a Infamous in a sense. Yeah, I kind of feel like that's what Infamous should have been like, is being able to switch between your icon, or not icon, your different abilities that you get from the other conduits. I feel like if they ever make a new Infamous game, they should definitely come out with that concept. To be able to switch between different powers on the fly like that, and then be able to switch them out with whatever abilities that you want to use. Like, Infamous 1 and 2 kind of had that concept in a sense. Actually, it was more 2 than 1, from what I remember, but it was still pretty fun. I enjoyed that game. I'd go back and replay it.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking.
Well, we came up with something.
Knew a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
To the Black Hammer. It's not a black hammer, it's a blacksmith.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Didgeridoo-dah.
No difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
I can laugh without moving my mouth too. That was terrible. I'll never do that again. I love when games do that. Like, someone will just talk or make a loud expression without moving their mouth.
finished! It's finally finished!
Great.
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's 1 down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off, my gang in Canva can build the rest.
Thank God.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Okay. Oh, I still didn't need to talk to you.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
You wish Sid were here to see this.
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Yeah, it's been a long couple of years. Give us a break.
All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Oh, no. Pirate Clive.
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
Give me all your booty.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Oh, yeah. That was
Right.
like the whole reason I came
There's just
to talk to
one
her.
thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Do I look like a pirate?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Yes.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that, in those words.
She did, yes.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Make for the foredeck. I love it. He just walked around that person. Who are you?
Have you seen Mid?
Oh.
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
What tidings, Uncle? Alright. Ooh, okay. Your loving uncle.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
Yay!
She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Me, Jill, and Gav. It's like old times. I miss Sid, though. I really wish he were still around. Such a good character. Taken from us so soon. He will be missed, Sid. She was there.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
What's his name? Everyone decided.
Lady Karen. What a pleasant surprise.
Oots.
I
That was
thought
his
I'd
name.
drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas.
Are you trying to
You
get him
wanted
killed?
to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already
Scout
on my
ahead.
way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
I don't know.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
The path just all converges back at one spot. They're like, oh, hey, what's up? Alright, so going here, and then I'm gonna make our way over to here. Oh god, this is gonna get crazy, I know it. And then this will be the last one we have to take care of. Now, we're getting towards the end of the game. So I can only imagine how crazy it's gonna start getting. Which is good, because I'm getting tired of all these slow moments, which I don't mind every now and then, but when it just, you know, a stretchy length of like, oh, go here and do this, go here and do that, go here and do this. Like, if it was more of an optional thing, maybe I would do it for the side story, but I don't know. To me, that was just a dragging part. Onward, and forward, and sideward.
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. The new boy.
Good boy. You know, I'm gonna pet you real quick. Come here, boy.
Fetch.
Oh. Yay, he caught it. Here, want another one? Get it, boy. Oh. Okay.
Get it, boy.
Okay, let's go. Before you get too fat.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass. And all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
See, the scenery almost reminds me of Horizon Zero Dawn. Or no, more Forbidden West than anything. To me, if you had the ability to like free roam like you do in that game, I don't know, this game would be crazy. Oh. I noticed them last second. Oh, God. I'm coughing on. Which one switch to? Okay. Hey, you, come here. Wait, wrong button. Oh yeah, we're super powerful. Level 31. I'm pretty sure the max level for like the main story is like level 50. So it's kind of like The Witcher in a sense. So when you start New Game Plus,
We'd be lucky to make
like
it out alive.
it goes all the way to 100. Which I can't wait to see what New Game Plus is like. I hear it's like absolutely crazy. Yeah, I can see what's going on.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Well, good thing I stopped.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
Yes,
yeah,
we
lucky
do.
you came along.
Grab a copy.
Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
I'm not sure if I trust these guys. They seem a little suspicious.
I'm not sure I trust those two.
Yeah.
If there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
You guys want to have some fun?
Bandits.
Damn it. Why couldn't I dodge? There we go. There we go. I love the. Yeah, that was great. I wish they had that noise more often.
No. Where's that cart?
It sounds a lot more realistic than just some of the other noises that you hear.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
What if we want his help again next time? Sure, I'll encounter them again. Or I can
You've had your reward and you're not getting any more. Now piss off.
Cut you to pieces. I like this. You can tell he's a lefty.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
Yeah, this is a very,
Enough of you, are there?
Hold on. How much experience points? Oh, I entered a cutscene. I was just about to check the menu. I want to spend some of my points. The final sin.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods.
It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
Father was a smart man.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us.
Well, I'm glad we had this moment to talk.
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
It's the Phoenix. Perhaps. Maybe he senses his brother.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
I thought the dialogue would be a little bit longer, so he went to the bathroom quick. I'll see, I forgot my coffee. All the way over there. Run, Clive, run!
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Hello. You seem peaceful. Oh my god, no! Torgal! I'm sorry, I didn't want to do this. Stop the slaughter. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. it's already cooked. Yeah, good boy. Why must I kill every cute and cuddly creature that I come across? Just stay away from me. I'll kill your chocobos. Don't come near me.
More refugees.
Who just leaves a broken cart outside?
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
It's like, yeah, we didn't need that. Yeah, not our problem.
Blessing.
Any item over here? Oh shit! Nope, no, I don't want to fight him. I am careful. Yay! I got 3 pinches of magic dash. Oh, look at just sleeping chocobo. Rats!
We have to keep going. The crystalline dominion is our only chance.
I know.
They're basically just dinosaurs.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
I want one.
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies.
Who wouldn't want to ride a
chocobo?
chocobo?
Finished by now.
That's that then.
I mean, look at that.
The best service at the best price. Others will carry off your fortune. I'll just carry your goods.
Can I just... Come on. Let me glitch on. Glitch onto a chocobo, the developers be like, how'd you do that? Like, I don't know. Interesting. Let me ride you. So they're gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing, man? I'll peck your ass out. There, let's stop messing around.
This is everything.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans. Peaches and pears, beets and beans. Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Where's Tonic Girl? Ooh.
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. You're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass.
Where's Oots?
Let's go and find Goot, shall
Goots.
we? He must be around here somewhere.
I'll take the large one.
Found him.
Excellent choice, man.
Ah, Goot. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
What'd you do?
Slow down, Goot. Just tell us what happened.
You lost your pass.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
And he seems like an easy
to get
target.
the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
Tonic Girl.
I know where. I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us.
Of course you do.
No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the red chocobo. Sounds like a Pokemon.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Anyone got a red chocobo? This red chocobo? No chocobo, but I'll take it. Somewhere over here. Excuse me. Do you have a red chocobo? Do you have a red chocobo? I found a red chocobo.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Wow.
Then I bid you good day.
2 million?
Oh, wait! Just don't go, El.
I don't know if I have that much.
Mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you?
No. Actually, she did send him. She told us to come here.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Pretty close, yeah.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
I missed some of that. What?
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means. So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market? Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back,
or just
and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, I'll give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Sid Rossfield. Ooh, the crimson color.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend.
Imagine if he just like wearing all of them at once.
The furniture makers. Understood.
That's why it's so impossible to hit, because he's just covered in all these things.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've
What'd
no
you
use
call
for
me?
a branded who can't even fill my cup.
Ah, talking to that guy. Why don't you fill your own cup, you dickhead?
Come on!
God, they're such dicks to bears.
For the road?
Furniture
Are you
maker?
the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Why don't we just have Torgal, you know, sniff about? I feel like that would be a good idea.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will...
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you?
Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To
Like,
help
there's
you
no indication that
find the
we're like
pickpockets.
Is that
anything.
so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags.
So,
Street
street
urchins,
orphans?
by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Street orphans.
From the wars.
Thank you,
A
Jill.
few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right then.
All of this is just to get into the next area.
How hard can that be?
Of course, I feel like there's a lot of games that have this, like even The Witcher. Like the
You won't
smallest
find anything of this
activity
quality
that
in
you're
Twinside.
doing, and it's just like, oh, there, over there. So you gotta go like so many different places. Or some of them are just very simple.
What do you want?
What I want is
The
to
hell
know
is
who's
that little
asking
bubble?
children like you to pick pockets.
Oh, I see.
I don't know.
So
Nobody's asked me.
dust particles or something
What's picking pockets?
catching in the light
You
of the
get paid for
camera.
it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
It's actually pretty cool if they have something like that. Yep, closer. There we go.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything.
Yeah, why isn't Jill
out of
just
the
talking to
ordinary
people?
recently?
Anything you grown
It
up.
seemed a lot less creepy coming from her.
Shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Shut up and go away.
I'll leave you alone.
try going Batman on them. Where are the drugs? Tell me, are you grounded?
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Where do we get? Ah.
Come taste my peaches. They're sweet.
Did you hear about the Empire's Black Shields? Apparently they've been going around Imperial lands stringing up bearers.
What a waste!
Wow. This guy sucks.
Picked a hole in my pocket once. Was that bad too?
He picked a hole in his pocket and used a pickpocket.
Caravan stops next to the track. Jug of snake spit for the road. It'll keep.
Tonic girl?
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
In the other direction.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Excuse me, sir.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
I think I see him, like, right here.
I'm hungry.
Or not. Whoops, sorry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his
See, that's where I would
him.
put my tent, right underneath that.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
Right.
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far.
Torgal, get him.
I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Boy. Give me back my stuff.
Oh, shit. I'm cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to
I
ask
just
you
need
some
my
questions.
pass back, man.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back.
Where
Not that I
are
go
they?
against them anyway. If it weren't for their gil, me and my mates would have starved.
So tell me more, I'll eat you.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're
It
on the
looks like a
same side.
combination of Sid and Clive.
That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goods. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Like, is he supposed to be significant and then never important again?
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service.
Theodore,
Sorry
at your
about before.
service.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Then we all want the same thing. I don't know, to me, I just hear a very heavy lisp. Like, I know I have a little bit of one sometimes, but his is just heavy.
Oh, where is it?
Really? Come on.
So, what's the plan?
Why couldn't we just...
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try
So we
this
gotta
time.
go interrogate them.
Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Don't know where that is.
Leighton's Cleft
Just
is to the south, past the camp.
wherever. Leighton's Cleft.
No, you better not have scared everybody.
Why is everyone so far away from me? Come on, catch up,
Where's
guys.
that then?
There are no crystals here. We have to keep...
Hey, look, people. Thugs. You really want to do this?
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your
Anyone else?
I doubt these are the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
This game is amazing. The combat is so sophisticated. He didn't stand a chance. Another second. There we go. Round 2. Ooh, they got a mage. Ooh, I'm scared. Ooh, they got some magic.
We got company.
We got a Torgal. Okay, it ran out. Really? You throwing magic at me, man?
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Aha, some more. Be with you guys in a second. Ooh, they got a big one.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little
Ne'er-do-wells.
ones.
You haven't heard that phrase in a
Hans has got
while.
nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Charv. What? Charge. Oh, charge? Okay.
It's that guard from Bokland. Kill him! Kill them all!
Alright, come on, bud. Oh, I was not on the right person.
All yours, Tom.
I love it. Beautiful. Knocked everyone away except me. We are the best. They don't stand a chance against me and my icon abilities. But the second I stopped using them, it's like, holy shit. What are you doing? Wow.
And they say crime doesn't pay.
A lot of
Gold
stuff.
chains, rings, purses.
Say there's some food.
And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them.
No, we
now I
can
just
bring
need
it
to
back to
sort
the
through it all
rightful
and return
owners.
everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Alright, well, now we got the... Did we get the pass? I'm pretty sure we did. So now we can get past the gate and get into the next area to get to the last... or next crystal, not last crystal. There's one more after that. I'm very curious to see how the rest of this is going to play out. Like, you know, Prince Dion is not going to want to do what his father wants. He's not very happy about his new brother being whatever, the new king or emperor. It's like, that was supposed to be his position, but, I mean, he kind of looks down on his son for whatever reason. I mean, I can imagine there are some reasons, but, I mean, I don't know. To me, he just seems like a dickhead anyways. His son is just too innocent to be his son. Then you got the other kid, and he's just like, ugh. I don't want to do this. I don't want to listen to these old people.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion. Bloody crimson king.
So I'm kind of curious as to see what the, what the hell is the kid's name? It was some weird thing, too. Like, some... Olivier. Yeah, that was something like that. Like, not Oliver, Olivier. Like, is he supposed to be something cool, like a new dominant, or... I don't know.
Ah, Clive.
I feel
How
he's
goes
supposed
the
to be something
My
important.
brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite. He's right where I need him.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes.
You could say 3 birds with one
I only
stone.
hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell.
Alright, so we haven't gotten ours yet.
Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
He's like, alright, here you go. Go on
You are
ahead.
too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid.
Sid Rostfield, at your service.
Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation.
Explains why it seems so
And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
Absolutely.
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
The more allies we have for the end, the better.
This is for you.
Crimson Compass.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
I shall bear it with pride.
Join the
Well,
seals
all
together.
that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Oh, 9 million. You're out of your mind. No one's gonna pay 9 million. How much do I have? Ooh, what is this? Thunderstorm cooldown. Ooh, and the trader's pass. Yay. Alright, Goots.
Right then.
Be a little bit more careful next time. Yeah, I'm glad that we solved the local crime syndicate problem, but I mean, we're just trying to get to the next part. I mean, yeah, our objective is to help everyone and, you know, make sure everyone's living a better world.
Jug of
But
snake spit for the road.
the sooner we get rid of these crystals, the sooner everyone's gonna be happy. Maybe?
What
I don't know.
really want to be is a blacksmith.
You gonna do an apprenticeship or something, man?
Look at that axe there. They wouldn't want to get hit by that from that big guy. Yeah, cut me right in half.
Here you are, Good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables.
I was just
It's hard
thinking
work,
that,
the pay
like,
isn't
well,
half
what if
what we
they
got
give
from
them
the
jobs
stables.
so that they can
But if we stick at it,
make
we'll
some
keep
money?
ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith,
Not always, right?
Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
Next chapter, he's learning from Blackthorn. He makes even better weapons and armor. Wouldn't that be something? Oh, Torpal tired.
We have a place on the wagon.
Probably pretty hot. Yeah, he is an ice wolf.
Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
But mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right.
I'll buy that
And
stuff
we'll
I
scout
need.
out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big
I love you, Goots.
bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right.
I really hope
Let's go.
like nothing bad happens to Goots. I'm gonna throw my controller through the wall. It'll cause a huge scene. If Goots dies, we riot. I was sad enough that they killed off Sid. Oh, I can't wait to watch that go boom.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And More than a few at that.
I finished it.
A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence,
My prince.
tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Oh my god, I cannot wait to see what happens. Some of these cutscenes are just so Game of Thrones, it's crazy. God, look at that beautiful thing. Can't wait to watch it just come crashing down. Beautiful display of fireworks. You talking about Torgal?
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
Hey, that's what you do.
They turn to drink to forget their fears.
You get drunk before you fight.
Anything you want to forget?
And you forget while you're fighting. And you just live. Or you die. And you die drunk and happy.
The harbor is empty.
Bleeding.
And half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that.
Oh,
we should send for Gav.
Sid.
We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
He really is thinking like Sid, though. Was that the signal? I want a Torgal.
What is it, boy?
Sorry. Was that the distraction?
Quickly, run!
Not the tonic, girl! Run!
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal!
Shit.
This way.
Like, I just came up here. I love how you're just parkouring in the cutscenes, but yet in the actual game, no parkour. This game would have been so badass if you could just parkour around. What?
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Okay, this is, interesting. I assume it's just gonna be very linear.
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight. Spare the citizenry. His Highness's
Now I'm getting some, Uncharted vibe.
Those were Imperial Dragoons.
they're like Uncharted and Assassin's Creed. Like, if only I could actually, like, come on. Imagine how badass it'd be to climb around like Ezio or Altair. Do like a plunge attack on an unsuspecting monster.
What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
Oh yeah, we gotta get Goots to safety.
I just hope he's all right.
Yeah, me too, because this is pretty crazy. Unfortunately, I do have to get going, and I'm hoping to pick this up later when I get home. I know the next couple days I have off, so I'm hoping to get as much of this game into like the story and finishing it as much as I can, and then that way I can start Armored Core with like how it happened to like worry about coming back into this, which I'm very much looking forward to Armored Core 6. Only like 2 more days or 3, something like that. I don't know. When's Friday? But anyways, I gotta end my episode here. It seems like a very terrible spot to leave off, but I know the beginning of the next episode is going to be pretty intense, so that's something to look forward to as well. I don't know, the beginning of this episode was a little slow, but I mean, we're going to have some slow episodes here and there. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you want to see some more Final Fantasy 16 or Armored Core 6 as previously mentioned, which will be coming up in the near future as a stream. But anyways, until next episode, stay gaming.